This hostel in John Street in Cashel in Tipperary is and has been used to house homeless people from South Tipperary and beyond. At this present day, they're in there, and now it's been taken away from them to house international applicants for asylum here. So where's the fairness in that? And Tipperary people now are being made second class to our international guests. There's a huge sense of shock and anxiety in Cashel town. It's famous for Cashel and tourism town. On Thursday evening late, I got an email from the immigration section in our country that 74 IPAS applicants, all male, are being homed in a hostel in John Street in Cashel. John Street is one of the oldest streets, a beautiful place, and there's 12 families living on it, some businesses. But this hostel has been used on a whole-time basis by the Tipperary County Council. It's the only hostel available to Tipperary County Council, South Tipperary County Council. There's one in Roscrea, North Tip. And all the time I have individuals in there at present who just had no place to go and ran out of road and they're down on their luck. They're housed in there at the moment. There has been issues with the hostel and it's running an operation, but that's another story. But to land this bombshell on the public representatives and indeed, more importantly, the people in the community, a wonderful community in Cashel who have so many different groups ranging from, tidy towns to literally every kind of sporting clubs and organisations. And to hit the people with this bombshell with absolutely no consultation with politicians or with the county council. Because the council officials, I understand, are very concerned also because they're taking away one of their main planks that they have for people that they can't house, get accommodation at the moment. So people are asking questions, and this is a totally wrong and horrible way to deal with this situation. Polls have been done for almost a year now where the government should know that the people are not happy with this policy. It's a mad policy. It's founded on I don't know what words to use to describe it, that they won't listen and respect the people of Ireland. We're welcoming people, and many families have welcomed in, immigrants and migrants. And here now to do this, to put 74 men into a pretty small building themselves, it's inhumane. And then to expect maybe language difficulties. All the GPs, the schools are full, services are stretched to the last. And to do this in such a clandestine manner, kind of literally, they're coming on Tuesday. People have no time to even adapt to it. We can't get answers. So I think it's high time, and I'm on record of this, and the Dáil and elsewhere, we should have capped the Ukrainian at 25,000, 30,000. We didn't. We hear soundings from the Taoiseach and the Taoiseach in the last 10 days that we're going to have to rethink this policy. And yet, the Department of State is operating here. And when I got onto the department, they just told me, our job in this section of the department as public servants is to find accommodation. Doesn't matter where, how, who needs it, who wants it. And that's a shocking situation. Another arm, civil servants are trying to deal with the housing policy. I put it to the same official. Why didn't you have this policy in the last 10 years to house the 12,500 homeless and 3,000 children are homeless? It's shocking. Putting citizens of any part in the world ahead of Irish citizens, quite clearly, in my opinion. And I think I'm fairly well supported in that by the polls and by elsewhere and by contacts with people. So people remain quiet on this, but there's a bubbling under the surface, and people just are afraid. Not that we're anti-migrants, but people are afraid. You put 14 men into a house, it's bad enough, but 74. It's a big house, it's a protected building, and it couldn't accommodate that amount of men on their own, and no women or children. So it's an accident, and it's an incident waiting to happen. They again tell you if you speak out that you're far right, they try and label you, but no, I think this is just sheer madness, an act of complete. Sabotage is probably a wrong word, but the wonderful community is being just turned upside down by doing this without any consultation, any engagement, and asked for any support. And people of Tipperary wouldn't be found wanting, or Cashel, but we need to be, first of all, respected, consulted, and engaged with.